Okay, so for this one, I'll use the 4 aces as selections because I don't actually have spectators right now. So we'll fan out the cards. We'll take 1 ace, we'll put it face down there, 1 ace face down there, just at different parts in the pack, okay? One about there and one maybe there, okay? And you can see that they're in there, okay? Now, some people like to shuffle like this, which is a Hindu shuffle is what it's called. Other people prefer a more traditional overhand. I'm more of a riffle shuffle kind of guy, you know, the bridge at the end. But at the end, in the end, it doesn't actually really matter. As long as they shuffle, it's all good. Now, even though they shuffle, I know, I'm saying, okay, 1 ace, I think, is 27 cards down, right about there. If I cut, boom, that's an ace. Simple, man. It's simple. I do this all day. You know what I'm saying? I can do this all day. In fact, you know what? I don't even need a cut. Watch, I can just, right there, right? See how, that's an ace. Mate, this isn't even, mate. In fact, you know what? The next card isn't even in the pack. It's actually in my top pocket. That's the ace of diamonds. Which is strange because I don't have a top pocket. So, not sure how that works. But watch this last one. And that is all 4 aces. What's good, peeps? It's your boy Eduard Todor. Today, gonna be reacting to Michael Vincent on Fool Us. Now, I know this guy, he's a beast. Man, his sleight of hand is next level. I've seen a few of his performances. This should be fun. I'm looking forward to this. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
Welcome back to the show. Penn and Teller here, actually hoping to be made fools of, so to speak. So let's see if our next magician will grant their wish.
I love this guy on Fool Us, man. I'm sad he left.
My name is Michael Vincent. I've been passionate about magic since the age of 6. I
Wow.
would describe my style of magic as classical in its approach, elegant in its interpretation. The brilliant work of my mentors, their work inspired me, and I hope my work in the same way will inspire someone that's not even born yet, and that really tickles me. This particular award signifies when I was the Magic Circle's Close-Up Magician of the Year.
Wow.
I think I have what it takes to fool Penn and Teller. Will I fool them? That remains to be seen. Can I fool them? Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Michael Vincent. Good luck, Michael.
Thank you, thank you. Watch very closely. Queen of Diamonds, everyone. And the Jack of Clubs. Just extend your arms forward for me. I wonder if that's a trick sleeve. Let me just try this. If I just rub here and here. Now it's the red aces, ladies and gentlemen.
That's nice. That's a nice one.
However, let's take this a stage further. There's the 5 of diamonds, the Jack of spades, and if I may use my sleeves, I think you'll agree this is the perfect poker hand.
That's pretty nice. That's a nice, like, ace production. Color change production.
Ace of goes on the face of the pack. Ace of spades on the palm of my hand. Is that fair enough? Mm-hmm. The 2 red aces out of the way just for the time being. Now, in order to create a moment of pure astonishment, I'm going to have to take the magic out of my own hands. Would you be so kind? Can I borrow your right hand for a second? Palm upwards.
Oh.
Can you hold the deck for me? Since you're holding them, there's no way I can cheat. Now, you don't have to say a word. All you need to do is watch very closely.
Wow,
Look, we
that
now
was
have on top of the
nice.
deck the red ace. On the bottom of the deck, the ace of hearts. The red ace is top and bottom, ladies and gentlemen. And in the middle, the 2 black aces.
The way he managed the angles for that was insane.
Thank you. Now, between you and me, that was the real thing. Now, would you like to see some pure sleight of hand? Oh, sure. Well, I've been practicing. Here's the 2 red aces, top and bottom. Black one's in the middle. So far, so good? Now, you know what they say about sleight of hand, don't you? Watch the right hand, watch that red ace. The quickness of the hand deceives the eye.
Wow, that's nice. That's so nice, man. Those angles, man. How's he?
There's the two black aces, once again, top and bottom, and right back where they started, the two red aces. How many aces have you seen so far?
4.
4? Actually, there weren't any at all. See, look, there's no ace on top.
Nice.
Very slowly on the
He's
bottom.
so clean, man. So clean.
Nothing trapped between my fingers, nothing up the sleeves. I'm going to show you each and every card in the pack. You can be the eyes of the audience. The aces do not exist except in your imagination. Each and every card, right to the very end.
This guy is so clean, bro. I know what he's doing, but it's so clean.
I'm going to bring them back. I'm going to do this 4 times in a row. Are you ready? You know, it's funny, even in this day and age, they still think magicians use their sleeves. So all you do is cast a spell, and there's the ace of hearts. Did you know you can even do this with one finger? Watch the heart as it becomes a diamond.
Ooh, that's nice. That was so clean. Oh my god, dude, that was the best handling of that I've ever seen.
It's like mass hypnosis. It's not what you see, but rather what you think you see, and that is the wonder and mystery.
Wow. I'm not a big color change guy, but this is nice, bro.
My friends, it's been an absolute privilege being with you tonight to share these few moments of magic with you. Before we part company, I'd like to thank you all for your kind applause and appreciation. My mother once said to me, if I receive a gift with one hand, it's always nice to return the compliment and give something back with the other. So I'd like to dedicate this final piece to all of you, my new friends. I've been passionate about magic for 40 years. The history of magic, the pursuit for technical mastery, and also all of my mentors inspired me to leave the craft of magic better than I found it. It's allowed me to communicate, and in spite of the challenges and chaos of life, it's given me the courage to look inside the chaos to find balance, peace, and perfect order, which is why tonight I feel we shared something very special. Much more than these beautiful illusions, we've celebrated the joy of living through the wonder of magic and these 52 painted pasteboards who each know their place.
Wow. This is all classical stuff. It's very classical stuff.
Appreciation for an ancient craft, elegant deceptions, and a love for the mysterious. But to celebrate life, my friends, is the only magic. So sincerely from myself, Michael Vincent, my 2 new friends, we wish each and every one of you a life of peace, joy, and happiness.
Nice.
We wish good health, prosperity, and may the spirit of magic be with you always.
Nice, dude. That's an insane performance. That's an insane, like, routine. Wow.
We're going to let Penn and Todor have a little chat, work out whether or not they have any idea how it was done. I think I speak for everyone here by saying, A, that was amazing.
Thank you.
B, no one here has any idea how that could be done, could you? I mean, I'm on the verge of saying we should burn you at the stake, because
One of the things I love doing is turning experienced magicians into normal people.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I got them to look in the wrong place at the right time.
Yeah, well, they seem a little stumped to me. I think we may well have our first person go to Vegas. That'd be great. Okay, let's go over. I think we've given them long enough, don't you? Let's move over now. Michael, gentlemen. Gentlemen. First of all, remarkable up-close magic, I would have thought, regardless of whether you've...
Wonderful. And also classic. I mean, when you first get into magic,
Yeah.
this is what you're trying to learn.
Yeah.
I will just tell the people at home, because I think it makes it more amazing, there was no trick deck whatsoever used. This is what a person can do with just their hands and a deck of cards. This is not hours, not days, this is decades
Yeah.
practice to
Old
do
school
this.
magic.
I drove him crazy. You made wonderful, polite eye contact with me, and I looked down at your hands. The only people that would do that
He's a
would be
magician.
us and psycho killers.
He's absolutely right.
You had one of us burning one of your hands and one of us burning your other
So
hand.
you were watching the left hand, you were watching the right hand.
We were separated.
And the audience were keeping an eye on what was going on in the middle, right?
Absolutely. That having been said, because it's classic magic, I think you know that we know the moves.
I'm not surprised.
And the very ending, the shuffling right side up and upside down is wonderful. And I'm going to say something rather cryptic to you.
Okay.
And I'm hoping the audience won't understand because you did so beautifully. I really don't want to tip.
We've only understood about 10% of what you've actually. I think you're hung clear on this one.
But we believe, at the end, to do that wonderful ending, we believe that you rang in a cooler. And we think you did it when you brought the deck across. Is that
Hold on.
correct?
Is that legal to ring in a cooler? Did you ring in a cooler?
I have to bow to superior knowledge and intellect.
Oh, you did
Wow.
a wonderful job. It's nice to see those moves done quickly.
Thank you very much.
Michael Vincent, ladies
Yeah,
and
man.
gentlemen. What a
Yeah,
fine
man.
performance.
That is sleight of hand magic at its peak right there. Like pure sleight of hand, man. Wow. Okay, like it's not, in my opinion, the way he presented it wasn't as entertaining as it could have been. Okay, but I feel like his style of magic is a demonstration of skill, right? So it's like one of those gambling demonstrations type stuff where he's just showing you like the highest level of skill you can get with a pack of cards. Whereas, you know, someone like in my previous video, Danny D'Ortiz, and, you know, two videos ago actually, you know, he's really good. He's really good as well. But at the same time, he's focused on entertainment more than his like sleight of hand. So this guy, from what I can see, he's just focused on the pure like cold moves, you know, the raw moves that are involved with the stuff, and less so on the performance and entertainment. And he wants to create a good story and a good act, and it's literally perfect. But I think his style of magic is more focused on the demonstration of skill, and you know, so that's kind of the dynamic he's going with. Now, literally everything he did can be basically found in this book right here, and it's called The Expert of the Card Table. Good luck, right? That's all I'm gonna say. If you want to go ahead and purchase it, good luck. That shit will take you years and years and years of practice. So, you know, if you want to put together a routine like that, go ahead and buy that book. It's super old school. It's all about card cheating, and yeah, this guy basically just did an homage to Erdnase, basically. But I love that performance, man. It's awesome to see people, you know, that put in a lot of effort like that, a lot of hard work. You know, I can do some of those moves, but even then, I can do a lot of those moves. Actually, I can do most of those moves. But actually, no, there aren't any moves I can't do. But he does every single move 10 times better than I can do it. So let's put it that way. Like you can tell that he's 40 years deep in magic, and you know he hasn't. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe. I do these daily. Follow me on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Links are down below. Mad respect, much love. Stay lit, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.